This is that boy Rick Titus. I'm talking to you guys today about online. How to listen? How y'all need to get online and start doing what you need to do? How you need to get online and start doing what you need to do online? You know why you're not getting on your leaders board? Why you not getting on your leaders board, family? You know what's the deal with that? Huh? What is the deal with that? Why you not getting on your leaders board today? You know, that's what that boy Rick Titus want to talk about today. You got to learn a new skill set. You got to listen, you got to be prepared. I'm so glad that they taught me how to read and write. How to read and write. And this is a good thing. This is a good thing. You got to have your notepad. Huh? You got to have your pen. You got to have your pen ready. You got to start learning how to do an ad copy. You got to learn how to write an ad copy. Some of you, listen, I've been looking online, and some of these programs that I see online are so janky. Y'all got some janky ad copies out here. Hey man, people are writing some janky ad copies out here online today. Online today, they're writing some janky ad copy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's what they're doing. They're writing some janky ad copies. They're not being influenced in your ad copy. That's why you're not making sales. If you're coming online to play around, then you might need to go to another live. You might need to go to another live. In this live with that boy Rick Titus, we're talking about how to engage and how to be effective, have an effective online presentation. If you want to sell things, you can't be a salesman online. It's a strategy. It's a skill set. You got to develop a new skill set. You got to develop how to be an impact, a passive impact, not a passive income. Think about it, family. You guys are looking for the money. You're worrying about how come I'm not making no money? How come I'm not making money like some other YouTubers out here? Huh? Maybe that YouTuber's been on YouTube for 10 years. You probably just started. Huh? Stop comparing yourself with other people out here. Stop doing what they do. 99% of the people on the internet are failing. It's tools is what's working on the internet right now today, game. Huh? You got to learn the game that they know. It's not who you know. It's what do you know, Rick Titus. I'm gonna tell you this again. It's not who you know, it's what do you know. But if you want to get on here just to be a troll, then you can do that. But if you want to get online to reach millions of people all over the world, then you in the right live. You in the right live. So what I'm telling you guys is you got to start blogging. You got to start blogging in order for you to be effective on the internet. You got to start blogging. A lot of the leaders online are saying, "Well, Rick Titus, why are you telling them the secret, man?" I said, man, there ain't no doggone secret. There is no doggone secret. What's up, April? How you doing? How are you doing today, April? I appreciate you. Share this video, April. Share this video. Share this live. I definitely appreciate it. What's up, Eric? What's up, Eric? You know, I appreciate it. I want you guys, listen, the way you can learn online is you got to start sharing this video to people, your friends. You got to start writing a great ad copy. You got to start writing an influence. I'm doing fine, April. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm glad that y'all in tune on this live with me. I'm happy. Listen, you got to start writing an effective ad copy. You can in your blogs. What's up, Aaron? In your blogs, what you can do is put in that blog your links. You can put your image in that blog. You can put your video, your YouTube videos in the blog. Listen, family, I'm telling you guys. See what's happening out here. A lot of people are not using the tools that they have out here online today. They got this thing called AI, and a lot of people scared of the AI. A lot of people are scared of the AI. What's up, April? A lot of people are scared of the AI. They got this thing got a texting system out here. They got a texting system out here. Listen, it's not who you know, it's what do you know, family? What do you know, Rick Titus? Huh? If you're doing business overseas, if you're doing business overseas, family, and you want to have that person to get this information that you need to get to them, it's a texting app that's not gonna cost you a lot of money. And then guess what? When you text them, it's gonna go in their language. So you got somebody in China and you in the US, and when you send that text to them, it's gonna go in their language. This texting program that we have is called Texagram. It's in the bio. It's up there in the template place. Just sneak on over there and test it out. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This Texagram app can text in 40 different languages. This Texagram app can text in 40 different languages. Oh yeah, April, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Go to another video. I appreciate it. I'll see you next. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you Wednesday. I definitely appreciate that. But listen, family, this is the deal. This is the deal. If you want to win, if you want to stop struggling online, talk to me. Talk to that boy Rick Titus. You want to stop struggling online, this is what you need to do. Hey, look, a lot of people is not going to do it. I'm telling you, it's 1%. 1% of the family is going to take action. Huh? I hear you, April. I see you, a YouTuber short. I see you. A lot of people is not going to do it. It's only 1% of you guys are going to take action and do what you need to do. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen today. So listen, if you're not blogging today, I shame on you. If you're not putting a blog today, if you're not getting a great textagram, a good texting app, shame on you. The tools are out there. The tools are out there. So you might as well start getting involved with it. The tools are out there. So you might as well start getting in tune and getting involved with what's going on out here in this business world. That boy Rick Titus. That boy Rick Titus is trying to give you some game. Trying to give you some game. Trying to give you some of these donuts. I'm trying to give you some of these donuts if you want to win online. If you want to win online, this is what you got to do. You got to start strategizing on how to make this thing work. You got to start getting up before everybody and start studying. You got to start staying up late when everybody is sleeping, when you don't see anybody, nobody's watching your videos. That's when you need to go to work. That boy Rick Titus. You got to start developing that new skill set. You need to start developing that new skill set to win. You need to start making a passive impact instead of a passive income online. I mean, you can reach millions of people all over the world if you know how to work it right. If you got the strategy, you got that new skill set. Nobody out here can do a video like you. Talk to that boy Rick Titus. Nobody out here can do a video like you, family. You are the one. You are the one. It ain't that you don't know the tools, it's that you didn't find out where the tools at. It's not who you know, it's what do you know now. It's what do you know now, Rick Titus? It's what do you know? So you got to start. Look, some of the leaders out here are saying, "Well, Rick Titus, why are you giving them all of the secret? There is no secret. The secret is you got to go to work. The secret is you got to get your butt up and write your plan out so you can see it. If you ain't got your goals in front of you, you can't see it. You don't know what you're shooting for. You don't have your notebook pad out to know what your goals is and know what your strategy is. You don't know what to do. That's the deal out here. And some of you guys in the family, some of you guys out here in the family don't want to do it. That's the reason why they say it's only 1% are going to take action. It's 1% is only going to take action. You worrying about how many views you got. You worried about how many clicks you got. Huh? You worried about how many people are seeing you on your videos. You need to start worrying about giving them some value. Stop worrying about the numbers. The numbers gonna come, whether you like it or not. They're gonna come. The only way they're gonna come, family, you just got to be consistent in what you're talking about. You just got to give them value in what you're talking about. Just like with the Texagram app, just like what I just said. A lot of these apps out here not avoiding the spam filters. Huh? They're not avoiding the spam filters. They don't save your templates in your groups. Huh? They don't have that URL protection. Hmm? Think about it. You're doing your typing, your typo area. Your app don't correct your typo errors, your grammar error in your texting. When you start texting, sometimes you lose your fingers go all over the keyboard. This app can solve all of that. This textogram app can solve all of that. So all you got to do is just find out what tools you need to have. Hmm? That's all you got to do is find out what kind of tools that's out here that you can utilize. And some of you trolls out here, you're trolling on the internet. The ones that's trolling on the internet, this is not the live for you. If you don't want to grow your business, if you don't want to see yourself making $5,000 to $10,000 a month because you scared of the numbers, then this video is not for you. It's not for you because you don't want to strategize. You don't want to win. You don't want to be able to engage, huh? You don't want to be able to engage. Click the link in the slide over in the description, as they say. Hey, look, as they say, slide over in the doggone description. And like I said, start writing up, get better in your skill set. That's all you got to do is just get better in your skill set and then be consistent and start writing down your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, then you're not going to win. You got to know your numbers. You got to say, hey, look, I want to get 5 sales a day. Then you go up. If you hit that 5 sales in that week, then you need to do 10 sales the next week. Until you hit that 10 sales, then you stay there until you hit that 10 sales. Huh? That's the numbers game. And then you're going to get better as you keep going. But this is the problem, family. Some people just don't want to go to work. Some people just don't want to do it. That's just how it goes. Just some people just not want to do it. It's only 1% of you guys are going to take action. What that boy Rick Titus is saying. It's only 1%. 1% of you guys are going to take action. So, like I said, start developing a new skill set. Start learning how to write an effective ad copy. Stop writing these janky ad copies. Stop putting your links out there. Stop spamming people. Stop selling people and learn a new skill set. Mhm. You want to send people to a professional funnel. You want to send them to a professional sales funnel. You understand what I'm saying, family? You just don't want to put your corporate sites suck. They suck. They got all the information on the corporate site. Everybody is using the same page. You got to be different than everybody in your organization. And see, this is some of the things that the leaders are not going to tell you why they get on the leaders board, why you're not on the leaders board. Huh? Talk to that boy, Rick Titus. Talk to that boy, Rick Titus. Hey, listen, this is that boy, Rick Titus. I'll see you guys on another video. You click over this doggone thing.